these, you know, less popular clubs and make a few bucks and get a gig out there.
Well, they got Music Row down here.
Oh wow!
And it's downtown Nashville.
Sure.
And it's like bar after bar after bar, and it's all like kind of like reminds me of Vegas a little bit because it's got all the neon lights,
Yeah, excitement.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they got in Austin too.
Yeah, when you drive, I drove down there, and this was in like the heart of COVID, right? And this place was going off the hook, man. Like there were so many bands playing at the same time. You could hear one, but you could hear like two or three more. Like right next to it. So it's like even if you play a show, there's a bar right next to you just jamming as loud as they can. So it's like it's all kind of mixed together, It's crazy.
Everybody's got to try to compete, screaming into the wind and shit.
Yeah, it was cool, but I was like, fuck, this is.
But could you imagine it?
But it was cool.
Night after night.
The cool thing was they're still doing it, even though the rest of the country had shut down. I mean, they're just rocking out.
Never really closed down that much, though.
Yeah, man, they're fucking.
They were
and
like,
then they even
fuck
fucking
this.
Then they even fucking set a bomb off in the downtown to try and stifle the shit. That's my theory, right? Boom! Big old fucking explosion.
It didn't fucking work. Christmas Day?
Well, that was
Christmas Day.
That supposedly was a fucking place where they stored all the fucking information for.
Yeah, the votes, the voting machines.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, it was the AT&T building.
AT&T, and that's where they were actually streaming the fucking data from these fucking machines into this building there. And then from that building, fucking God knows where it went to. Germany.
Israel.
Israel.
Because all the other shit coming from the White House and every other
country. Kenya? No.
But no, Germany, because
South Africa.
I know that they fucking went into, like, I think Amsterdam or something like that, and right after that motherfucker blew up, or right around the same time, they were fucking, like, confiscating, fucking these the machines, the data machines that were fucking practically.
Well, supposedly they had a bunch of the machines down in the basement or something of the place.
Oh yeah, they had all kinds of shit going on there.
Yeah, and they blew it all up, man. Boom!
Oh yeah, they made sure, because I mean, you look at the videos, they're saying like the dude in the van fucking did it, missile. And he blew himself up and blah. But if you look at it, it was like at the time where there was no fucking buddy there, nobody around, fucking, and you can even hear in one of the videos is like. It had like audible warning going on.
Oh yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! More or less, And next thing you know, the way it came in, it wasn't like off the van where it's like
they're saying
camper thing.
They showed a chemtrail.
Yeah,
from a Tomahawk cruise missile or something.
Yeah, they actually had fucking videos of some missiles coming in. They've had videos of like the way it was hit, that the fucking the whatever the fuck they were saying, that van or the camper thing was, that it's supposedly
they tried blaming it on some fucking
blew up. The guy was depressed and blew himself up or some bullshit.
You like that shit?
The story.
Case closed. The next day, the FBI's like, case closed.
Yeah, case closed. He was very manic depressive.
Yeah, we caught him.
And he set up the camper to blow up. And how interesting that it was blown up at the fucking place where they keep all the information.
Why wouldn't you believe that? I mean,
but here's
they
the
dumped Osama bin Laden's body in the ocean.
But here's the thing.
They killed him. They promised, but they dumped him in the ocean.
But they said that this camper blows up. The problem is there's fucking videos of like, I think 3 or 4 different fucking angles of this alley. And when you actually go frame by frame, you know how you would think that if the camper has any kind of explosive inside,
yeah.
You would think that the explosion would be center out of fucking the camper from inside out.
Yeah, blowing outward,
like shrapnel.
Yeah, but they
showed just the fire. No, dude, that fucking the fireball and the incoming or whatever, it was on that fucking building. Boom.
Yeah, straight into the basement.
Straight into the fucking basement. It had fucking, I mean, frame by frame, they have videos of this shit happening. 2 days later, after all these videos were out there, next thing you know, they're fucking all wiped clean. I bet you couldn't even fucking find a video of this shit now.
And then
unless you
case
saved
closed,
it, huh?
You know?
What's that?
Case closed, right?
Case closed. Then that's when they got this soppy ass story of this fucking alcoholic idiot that got fucking depressed and he fucking.
It was Bobby McFerrin's dad.
You know, he packed the fucking camper with explosives and then he drove down there, parked it, and then he fucking blew himself up and shit. And then they found the body, you know, of him.
Yeah, he was upset about a phone bill that. He was upset about a phone bill where they ripped him off.
I can't remember some dumb shit story like that, though, right?
Yeah. Well, anyways, Music Row was still cranking even probably 2 days after that happened. They fucking all right, let's do it again. Fucking.
Yeah, 2 days later they're back at it.
Yeah, play it again, Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these hillbillies don't give a fuck, man. They're like, we got enough guns, we don't give a fuck.
Like, I don't care about no Chinese virus, y'all. Fucking,
we got crazier shit down here in
out
the
there
woods.
with their fucking big overalls and no shirts on and shit and bare feet.
We got shit that will fuck you up. Yeah.
Little piece of hay in their teeth, fucking sticking out.
Oh yeah.
We're like, we'll stick a pit viper in your boot.
Yeah.
There's a snake in my boot. Oh, that's my dick.
Yeah. We got spiders and all.
Spider.
And all.
Spiders and snakes and shit. Fuck it. Ain't nothing no COVID can do.
Well, they just had a thing where the.
You know. Speaking of Tennessee, Dukes of Hazzards, that show.
Yeah.
You know how they portray it to be in
Georgia.
Well, no, they portray it to be in Tennessee, right?
Or Hazard County or some shit.
Yeah. Hazard County, but there is a Hazard County in Kentucky. So
I think there's one in Georgia too.
Yeah, but I think there's one in Kentucky for sure. But don't they portray this show to be in Tennessee?
I'm not sure where it's supposed to be in the South somewhere.
Yeah,
but they do say Hazard County.
Yeah, Hazard County.
But I don't think they ever specify what state it's in.
But if you look, I think it was like
fucking podunk shit.
Everyone was kind of. I thought I was under the impression that they said that it was in Tennessee.
Oh, Google that shit.
Maybe they're moonshining and driving it.
Huh?
Maybe they're driving the moonshine from a.
But they did film it. Obviously, it either had to be Kentucky. Hazard County, Kentucky.
Racist.
Who was it? You remember Ben Peterson?
Yeah.
He had fucking family from down there.
Were they from Hazard County?
Yeah, Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Yeah. He said they would his I guess his family lived down towards the city, the smaller city, village, whatever the hell you want to call it. But he said
Lexington.
Huh?
Like Lexington?
Yeah, and then he said when you start going up to the mountains, man, that's when it gets fucking creepy. I mean, like fucking Deliverance creepy and shit.
Yeah, I just watched this horror movie about that, like the coal mines up in the mountains.
Yeah.
And they dug too deep, and there are these like demonic beasts like living in the fucking underworld.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. Yeah,
Did you see that
flick.
shit?
Yeah. Well, the coal mine fucking start. You know, the thing is about that. It's not really. I'm not saying about the beast, but as far as the coal mines, that when they did dig that deep, and some of them started on fire, some of them have been fucking burning for fucking years, man.
Yeah. I mean, some crazy shit down there.
I mean, they're just gonna burn for the next fucking 100 years, man. Slowly, you know, because there's just not enough of oxygen to get that shit going. But they do burn very, very, very fucking slow.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the portal to hell. You never know. There might be some crazy beast living in the
man.
depths of that shit.
Well, it's like
the troll that creeps into your butthole and scratches at your rim.
It's like my favorite beginning of like what was that the X-Files, you know, they made that movie.
Yeah.
You know how they X-Files, they made the movie and whatnot.
Well,
have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, okay, you know how in the beginning they're in Texas and the kids are in the fucking playground on their bikes and whatnot, and one of the kids fucking just falls down into the ground or into the hole and shit. Into the cave. Yeah, check it out. It's a good fucking flick, man. Excellent flick, actually. You would never think of like X-File movie. What the fuck?
Well, hey, I just saw a clip from X-Files, and remember we were talking about the bacteria with the robotic capabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in X-Files. They were talking about that and how it compromised the immune system. Like 20 years ago, they were fucking touching on this shit.
It's all been talked about. Dude, I came across this thing. It was a fucking clip from Barney Miller. Fucking Barney Miller, where they explain what the Trilateral Commission is and what its agenda was.
Yeah.
In the fucking 70s, dude.
70s, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, it's, what's his face? You know Arrested Development?
Yeah.
The dad. Jeffrey Tambor. It's him. He does a guest spot on Barney Miller, and they arrest him, and he comes in, he's like, well, you know, they arrested him for some sort of unlawful disorderly or some shit, and they take him in and he starts talking about that's where the Trilateral Commission is and blah blah blah, and Barney Miller goes, what's the Trilateral Commission? And one of the other police officers like breaks it all down. He's like, it was started by Rockefeller and fucking yada yada yada, controlled multinational economic interests and all that. I mean, he just breaks it down, dude. I'm Barney fucking Miller.
And you know, and you know, if you think about it, what did you have during the 70s? What happened in the United States, which was a fucking trickle down economics.
There were oil embargoes and all kinds of shit.
Dude.
Gas shortages.
People fucking were standing in lines for fucking fuel at gas stations for fucking days, man.
I remember doing it.
You know, so so during that period of time, what happened is the gold standard was fucking removed right then and there, fucking to be replaced with the oil standard as a more or less economics for the rest of the
back
world,
in the dollar.
Instead of like would be the gold, which would be pretty much the concept how every country was fucking ever founded on this planet. It got wiped out and replaced with the fucking oil dollar, more or less, as a standard. So every country started basing their economics on oil standard. instead of the gold standard. And that's what we have to this fucking day. That's
and they traded